It's been a full year since our last podcast, but that doesn't mean we've been sitting around. Welcome to Rhythmic Uprising's video podcast for March 2008. This is Benjamin Watkins. Let me get you caught up. Shortly after the last podcast went out, California volunteer Katie Greeny headed up a photo workshop at Bahian. There, she spent time teaching the kids the basics of photography and sent them out to shoot their own photos. Here are some of the pics. Meanwhile, in cyberspace, French volunteer Sophie Chopas whipped up a badass design for Akani's new website, which I was able to build out and make live with the guidance of Akani member Eric Block. Check it out at www.akani.org. In June of 2007, I left life in the U.S. Capitol to spend 2 months at Big Wonderful HQ2, Homestead Hills in Southeast Ohio. There I spent time editing the first version of the film alongside Rhythmic Uprising veteran Greg Swingle. Now unemployed, we bunkered down in the sticks, ate canned beans, and devoted 12 to 16 hours a day to the incredibly time-consuming task of editing a feature film. After finishing the first version of the film, we sent out the result to a handful of Rhythmic Uprising community members to get feedback. While everyone got a positive message from the film and was generally excited about the work we've done, they remain confused about things that people in Bahia would consider common knowledge. What is a quilombo? What is an afoxé? What is a bloco afro? What is candomblé? What are bairros periféricos? It also wasn't clear to them what social and political challenges the community members in the film are fighting. Most of all, I needed to spell out that racism not only exists in Brazil, but is at the center of the challenges that continue to face impoverished communities in Salvador. So in August of 2007, I packed up all our filmmaking equipment and a couple pairs of shorts to return to Salvador. I've been here ever since. Together with steadfast Rhythmic Uprising collaborators Eliciana Nascimento and Paulo Rogério Nunes, we captured demographic perspectives from a handful of local sociologists, anthropologists, educators, and historians to fill in social context around the stories of the groups featured in the film. Next, we needed images to back up these interviews. Eliciana's brother, Edivaldo, stepped in to take us on a tour of Salvador's most excluded communities. All around town, we captured shots of the Salvador less frequently seen by tourists. After that, we set our sights on rounding up photos to provide historical context to the movements in which our groups belong. One of those stops was at Salvador's first Bloco Afro Ilê Aiyê, to find images and songs that would bring to life an account of their historic inspiration on current social movements. In most recent news, Eliciana incorporated a Bahian production company called Candace Cine Vídeo. We immediately joined forces to make our US-Brazilian co-production official. Check out her new website at candacecine.com. Thanks for watching. The road to making a feature-length documentary has been much, much tougher than I ever imagined. But we're not stopping until we reach our goals. Stay tuned, everybody.